Hello, good morning. Uma Bharti here, founder director of Archana Fine Arts Academy in Houston. In today's segment, I shall share with you difficulties, ups and downs, good and bad, of pursuing a dancing career as a teenager. When art becomes a way of life, some say this and some say that, but I say to just follow your heart. That is the subject of today's presentation. So, in my artful world, everything was moving beautifully. It felt like I was flying high on the wings of my growing reputation as a classical dancer and much recognition from dance communities, which was more than enough to motivate me so much more. After SSC, which is 10th grade, my Kuchipudi Rangapravesham solo dance debut was planned. Since I was already a recognized name, a reputed organization called SICA, South Indian Cultural Association, came forward to sponsor and conduct the event. Of course, with months of preparation and hard work, that was a very successful program with great reviews from acclaimed dance critics and news media. Let me just share one comment from one such review that has been an inspiration throughout my life. It says, if the 14-year-old dance you, Uma Bharati, continues to dance, the sadly neglected school of Kuchipudi will reach enviable heights. That part of the review made me see myself in a much bigger picture, so to say. However, my dancing career did cause some heartaches, unexpected situations, and few surprises on the academic side and in my social life as well. As for my academics, I was confident about my studies. I skipped 2 grades with double promotions, and in spite of my preoccupation with dancing, I always ranked within 10 top students of my class. So, for junior college, I sought admission into reputed St. Francis College for Women in Secunderabad. The principal at the time, Sister Anna, was very pleased to have me join the college. Through all the 5 years of junior and degree studies, she always spoke to me very fondly. She appreciated my talents and even followed news and reviews of my performances sometimes. She would say that I placed our college on the map of India. That's how special our principal, Miss Anna, and few other lecturers made me feel. Initially, I chose BPC courses to work towards possibly getting into medical school, but missing labs and practicals much too often for dance performances prompted my lecturer and our principal to move me to arts courses much against my wishes. That was a big defeat for me as I basically like sciences. What could I do but to swallow it and just move on? Then came along a film offer that we accepted. I took off from school for month-long film shooting for Chillara Devullu, in which I played the lead role with Mahanati Savitri and veteran actor Prabhakar Reddy Garu playing roles of my mother and father in the film. That film won Sahitya Academy Award in '78. After returning from that shooting, one fine day, Principal Sister Anna invited my father to a meeting to discuss few important issues, she said. I was a bit confused and tensed, but just waited patiently. Outcome of the meet was number 1. College board would let me keep up with my education until completion of my bachelor's degree as an occasional student versus day scholar. That would enable me to continue dancing as well as my education stress-free, Sister Anna informed. I felt bad, I felt disgraced, and I felt rejected. I felt that Sister Anna, who I thought loved and supported me, has now barred me from school. Bottom line is, long and short absences from school caused this hurtful blow to my education. So at that point, I basically lost interest in studies. Outcome 2 from the meet, while handing over to my father a bunch of letters addressed to me and sent to school, Sister Anna congratulated me on making great strides in my chosen field of dancing and said that I should come by the office to collect my fan mail sometimes. Well, moving forward, during my first year of degree college, Sister Anna planned and steered 3 major cultural fundraising events for the institution. One was a specially written dance ballet where I played the Moon Princess. Another was to honor the visiting student delegates from Italy. And the biggest one was to raise funds for new college building and library. Everything went off really well. I felt proud of my contribution to my college. As for my social life situation, of course, there was peer pressure. Some of my classmates never understood why I never go out with them or participate in fun activities, or they would give me earful about my dancing, mostly unthoughtful, hurtful commentary, rather than appreciation or admiration about my performances. All of that did bother me some, but never damaged or dampened my spirits. And then, within our own community, my inability or unavailability to meet, greet, and mingle due to lack of time was taken for arrogance and snobbish. So, I never really fit in with any or even my age group. But my journey through the wonderful world of dance continued. I took the hurt and disappointments to only focus on my dancing even more diligently. And really, results were fabulous. Such great opportunities fell into my lap, if one can guess. While still a student, I became a film producer for the government of Andhra Pradesh. My performance at the first World Telugu Conference opened up the world for me, made it possible to embark upon a cultural world tour. And yet another exciting film offer came my way too. I shall share the details another time. I owe all of my achievements from the start to my loving and dedicated parents, Mrs. Sarada and Major Satyanarayana. Also, I request you to watch the dance sequence that's coming up right after this presentation. You might like it. Please do share with friends who like Indian dancing. Thank you for being here and do subscribe to our channel. Namaste.
Jimmy, సుమబోణియగు ఆ మండోదరుని గాంచి రావణాసురుడు మోహితుడై సమ్మోహితుడై నందకు